Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new Meowsic playlist. This is the first segment of my show every morning. I try to start early at 9:45, but sometimes it's a little delayed. Today we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with internet. Hopefully that will get resolved. If not, just stay tuned. I'll just restart really quick, and hopefully some of you viewers will come back. But aside from that, we have begun. Here I am. Here we are. We are affiliates now. We can start ringing in some cheer bits, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, so here we go. Just waiting for those first couple of viewers to come in, because this is kind of the time where I talk to myself for a little while. At least that's why I keep myself company with good music. Oh, here we go. We're probably getting knocked out again. No? Okay. So, yeah, you guys. My hair is very wavy today. It's very wavy and has lots of volume. So it looks like I haven't brushed my hair today. But you're right. I have not brushed my hair today, Cheryl. You have not brushed your hair today. It's kind of hard to brush my hair, so I'm just still been a really difficult week emotionally. Been a very emotional roller coaster week. Lots of topics I'd like to bring up. Don't want to get too political, but I want to discuss emotions, and I want to discuss, these are going to be the topics of our show today. I'm going to write them down. Topics of our show today are going to be emotions and how we're feeling today. Therapy. Who likes therapy? We're going to talk about whether therapy is good. What kinds of therapy do people prefer? And pretty much topics of people's choices, of course. Alright, so as you know, the first segment of my show is just playing, currently some psychedelic trippy music, but I have a variety of everything. And I really like when gamers just take a moment to check out my channel or just keep my channel going just for the music and a little bit of chatting. And for the in-between stretches, so that if you're playing for a long time, come visit my channel, do your stretches, and get back to winning. So we're gonna go ahead and let's put the full cam view. You can see my dirty dishes. I had to open it because it was getting a little musty in there. So yeah, I have discovered that this is a much better view to do the yoga segment of my show. So we have the playlist section, which lasts about, I try not to make it last any more than 15 minutes because I'm not typically on there. And then the next 15 minutes of my show is usually me coming in and talking a little bit about what's going on today, cheering in some people, and pretty much just maybe discussing a little bit about the music, since this is an overall music channel. So, chat break, I guess you can call it. Then the next 15 to 20 minutes is going to be just a yoga stretch. Ideally, I would like it to be more like 25-30 minutes of just pure yoga stretching, and it's an interactive yoga type stretch. I'm not just going to be silent, I'm going to be talking to you guys. So That's going to be for 25-30 minutes of my show. That would make an hour to my show. Sometimes I might have to run and go do some errands. Do you hear that breeze? It sounds so nice. Sometimes I just want to be out there. Life is a very big topic, right? There's times where I can't stand my life. There's times where I love my life. There's times where I'm so confused about life, and then realize that there's times where I take life for granted. So taking life for granted, that's a discussion that I'm going to have with myself for the rest of my life. How not to take life for granted ever. And how that starts with ourselves. And, sometimes we get angry at ourselves because of something that we did. And then we don't start by making it better by treating ourselves better. Because usually that was the root of the problem, is that we didn't know how to treat ourselves good enough to treat others. So that's something that we can discuss. We got 2 subscribers, y'all. 2 subscribers, 60 followers, and 911 collective views. Alright, so let me go ahead and change up the music a little bit just so that we can start our yoga segments of this show. And I usually go to my popular list of songs just so that we can keep the stretch going. I'm going to start with a little bit of Azalea Banks, the Big Beat, produced by an espresso. It was produced by an espresso coffee. Interesting. And I have not even made my tea, you guys. So I'm going to make my tea while we get this stretch going. So come and stretch with me. Come on, you guys. Here we go. Also, I can't wait to feature Mama Dukes in here. Mama Dukes is going to get you guys doing some awesome spinning and meditation. Shout out to Mama Dukes if she's still in the chat. Ooh, this goes hard. This doesn't sound like Azalea Banks. So, I'm just gonna do some individual stretching, you guys, because I just haven't made a YouTube playlist. Usually I'll make a YouTube playlist and kind of already have a video that I want to show you guys, but not today. We'll just raise up the music. Can you go in the car and rev it streaming for very big donation? I mean, do you really want to see my Mazda 3? My Mazda 3 isn't really that amazing of a vehicle to rev. I can pretend I'm in a car. I don't understand. Why do you need me to go in a car and rev it up? How do I know this isn't a bot or a scam? You must prove yourself, David. You must prove yourself before you ask such demands. This is the segment stretch of my show. If you wish to stretch with me, come and join.
You can get anything you want. You know what I'm saying? You want that over there? You want that over there? Got you. I was up late night balling, counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night balling, counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night balling, counting up hundreds by the thousand. I was up late night balling, counting up hundreds by the thousand.
I was up late night balling, so far from my past misfortune. No sleeping, late nights, no eating, gun squeezing. I'm a real artesian, Ramona. I was round that counter, still down. I'm a North soldier. G-slide, right down Sawyer. When we slide, you won't see morning. Another story of a young black man trying to make it up out there.
I don't remember liking this song.
Let me make my bands, got plans. If you
Maybe I was in that mood.
Take it easy, homie. Reminiscing, sitting in that Benz at the 22 bus stop.
Oh, it's because I'm in my popular. Sorry, guys. This is not my type of music. Nope. Next. I like this. This is peaceful.
Even when the world's aflame, I wonder if she'll ever change. And I can't fall asleep, but I'm trying. Gravity, she pulls me back, and I don't need a photograph. She's painted on the walls of my mind. A morning star in a guy, little signals crossed, caught up in the middle. Ooh. Evening star, listen for the echo, touch so soft, I don't wanna let go.
The mixing on this song isn't great. Just kind of knocked out a speaker. Let's see if it's my speakers or their song. Oh no, it's my speaker. It's probably because my cat bit up my cords. Hi, Con 2003. We're just drinking green tea, waking up our brain cells, and making our spine woke with some yoga. Introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, what game you're playing, and what are you up to? I think you have been on our chat before. From Germany. Tell me, how is it over there? What do you guys like to do? Some good music coming out. This is Jungle by Night by Hangman. I like those little noises. How was your day? How are you? I am starting my morning here from Orlando, Florida, USA. And the second segment of my show is yoga. So come and stretch with me. This song is kind of creepy. It sounds like a guy who converted to the dark side and he's like trying to ask people like, how did they get to you? And it's like, they didn't, bro. They didn't, you just stayed there. After that stretch. England, I love how we can talk to people all around the entire world on this. Like, somebody the other day was in the chat from Uganda, and they were like talking about like, they're like, you don't boil your water, and I was like, I don't think we have to. I was like, where are you from? So it's like serious changes or differences. I mean, just chilling, bored on Twitch. I usually stream all night. I don't really sleep, so I'm just lurking on Twitch. Okay, what do you stream? Yes, I have, people call them angel wings. I call them falcon wings. So yeah. So today's topics, I stream just chatting and gaming streams. Okay, cool. What games are you playing right now? My gaming streams are usually with my subs. Okay, yeah, I am going to create a subsection to my, I mean, pretty much like what my subs get are like sharing worthy, like video shares, like when they send links or pictures, like I'll only share that with my subs. And then I'll have like sometimes like exclusive streaming sub chats. So today's topics are gonna be about oh, nice. Yeah, my uncle's pretty tatted. I love neck tattoos. Like, I think those are pretty hot. Congrats on getting affiliate. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I have 2 subs so far. Actually have to turn on some alerts on my Streamlabs so I can shout out whoever follows or subs. So let me do that really quick. My alert box. Alert box is launched. Let's see. And then the events, it's called the event list. Gotta launch that, and it just lets me know who's following. So yeah, you guys, hope you're enjoying the music today. I start off my show with brand new fresh music, so if you guys ever want the new music, Meowsic, I call it the Meowsic playlist because we're all about cats in this stream. This is a cat loving channel. Yeah, I try to be a little like this is my second week of serious streaming, so I'm trying to stick with the schedule. So we're definitely gonna have I start on just around 9:45, and then if you see that I'm starting a little later, I will title my show The Late Show, but usually it's The Meow Show, and today is Meowday since it's Monday. The only animal I have is a cat. It's gray with white. She's my only child. I love her, but I love all animals. I totally feel you, Reckless the God. I have 2 children, and they're also cat animals, and they very much are like my children. And I was very sad a couple months ago. I thought I was gonna have to adopt them at probably one of the hardest times of my life with everything that was going on around me, and luckily, thank you, I'm a cat MILF. That's cat MILF to you, because I am a cat mommy. Welcome. Oh my gosh, Reckless, we're like Twitch siblings. Like, I'm also a vegetarian. I'm a vegetarian, so I love all animals. I'm a vegetarian too. If you check out one of my previous videos, I think it was like from 2 days ago. Yeah, we did a mini fridge raid, and I was like explaining like I don't have any meat in my fridge, so I was like telling him like, here's my kale, and I mix my kale with my pizza. It was pretty fun. So that's definitely gonna be a segment to my show, is kind of like a raid. Whenever I do the groceries, I'm gonna do like a raid refrigerator stream. Okay, bye. Make sure to follow or sub if you have a free sub this month, until you can, if you like my show, you can stay tuned and just keep it going. But thanks for stopping in. That's dope. I can't promise the follow. It's your boy Max, but I'll definitely check out your channel. You have to give without expecting anything. Even though I'm probably older than you. Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised, Reckless the God. A lot of people think I'm like a whole different age than what I really am, so. It's all good. That's funny. I kind of have the same situation going on, so. It's all good though. Maybe we are teenagers. Maybe our lifespan is just like different, and we like live two different teenage lives like in the same lifetime. You never know. I kind of feel like my life is like Benjamin Button sometimes. Like a lot of the same events kind of happen to me, and I'm kind of like reliving like a whole part of my life. And like it sucks because like sometimes I do the same thing that I wasn't supposed to do, but then like I'm learning, I'm seeing it differently. So it's like we are growing, but sometimes like we relive different things and moments of our life. And actually that goes kind of into the topics that I wanted to stick to today. I'm not human. What are you? I enjoy that because I look half the age of people. Oh my gosh, so Reckless. That's so funny that you say that, because there was this whole time in my life, which I still am, of course, that I would tell people that I was a vampire, and like legit, like people started to believe me. And like it's crazy because I have these two birthmarks that like look like they're in the same space as a vampire. Like, okay, hold on. I probably won't be able to see them at the same time, but like it looks like two like vampire perfectly spaced out birthmarks. So like, you see that? So I think I am a vampire, even though I was joking about it. Like I think it's a thing. Like I really am a vampire. Right? Like tell me about it. So you're speaking to a vampire. That's why I can Twitch all the time. Like I'm just gonna live forever. So yeah, the topics for today are emotions, and what it is to really be alive. Like if you actually, the question of the day is, have you ever taken life for granted? Have you ever taken life for granted? Is the question of the day. And it's related to the topic emotions. Okay, so explain. Give us like one time where you seriously feel like you've taken life for granted, and tell us how that was, how you felt. Good song. Alright, so while you're answering that, we'll switch to the music screen so everybody can see what I'm playing right now. I'm really digging this current song called Golden Vessel, Moonstone. See if they have any more music. Oh, well, this talks more about the artist, which is pretty cool. Now I know how to do that. They have some more music we can listen to, so we'll be jamming out to Golden Vessel until I can't anymore. We'll see. We'll see if this was just their one-hit wonder, or if their music is actually consistently good. Okay, so I took life for granted a bunch of times. Sometimes we don't realize it though until it falls apart. Yeah. Ain't that so true, Reckless the God? You know, your username kind of goes with that theme too, Reckless the God. You know, it's true. We don't even realize it until our lives fall apart. So it's almost necessary that that happens for us to learn the lesson. If nothing really happens to us, then how are we going to know what we did was wrong, right? And then we'll just keep doing the same thing, and there may be a time where you can't even fix your mistakes. And that's where true regret, like permanent regret, will reside. I'm an occultist, so I study many things. I find this show interesting. Ooh, explain what is a cultist, please. And if you really like the show, any kind of support, especially in my early days of streaming, is definitely like gonna be so thankful and appreciated, so that I can continue growing. So please, at the very least, follow the show and keep coming back and keep the chat going. But yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for the follow. And please explain, you're an occultist. What does that mean? And like, I know a cult is like to understand like different followings. So like, if you're an occultist, like, are you following a specific cult? That would be my question to you. Are you following a specific cult, or are you just like an overall open to like different kinds of cults, like vampire cults and like I don't know, explain, because I know there's some very established cults. Has nothing to do with cults. Oh, look at that. So I learned something new every single day. So okay, so that was my interpretation and it was clearly wrong. So explain to the group what is an occultist. And welcome in Cantreset X. Do you believe in the one and only leader Mark Golden? He is a one-can wonder. A one-can wonder? Are you talking about my music right now? Oh, I don't know why it reminded me of the song of the artist Golden Vessel. I'm like, wait, isn't his name? Thank you, Thomas. Oh no, wait, that wasn't. Sorry, wrong person. Thank you, Reckless the God, for the follow, and thank you, Cantree SETX host for the I don't know if that is that my there's a one next to your name, and I'm not sure if that's a follow or a sub. Did you sub? So that's what I'm using Streamlabs. Oh, you're hosting me. Thank you. Thank you for the host. So I study the hidden meanings of things, specifically those things having to do with spirituality. Deep. You'll love my show. I would love to have you coming back because you know, those are the type, like, forget about politics right now. Like, I love talking about like even deeper, like, forget that's just like such a superficial realm compared to going into the deep spiritual realm. I practice magic, and I am a member of a few different hermetic organizations. We study ancient alchemy, hermeticism, astrology, numerology, magic, spirituality, and Kabbalah. Ooh, Kabbalah. Isn't Kabbalah like a part of like a Jewish heritage? Do you happen to be Jewish by any chance to practice the Kabbalah? It goes deep and has many topics. Occultist is a broad term, to be honest. Got it. Well, you are a very interesting individual. So I am very glad that you tuned in. My music just randomly stopped. So let me go ahead and fix that really quick. Braid, because it's mostly leads to sin. It's all a big cabal. This guy. Well, you're gonna have fun talking to this one. Like all the others, I'm a Satanist to the Christians. Shake my head. So to the Max is actually, I can confirm, he comes from a Hebrew background. So if you guys can discuss and try not to get hot-headed, but you guys would definitely be able to have a go at some of the deeper conversations, because he's also very interested in these kind of topics, but he actually sees it in a pessimistic light. I will say that from knowing him, he to the max, he doesn't like occultist groups. He fears that they are bad influences to our society, and I'm speaking towards just what I know of him as a person that I know. So maybe these are some topics you can talk about, because me personally, my view would just be that if you're not causing harm, if you're able to follow your responsibilities on a daily basis and you're not causing harm to other people, study whatever you want. I study all forms and messages from all religions and ancient cultures. Yep, that sounds definitely like a philosopher at heart. And since you study occults, so you're taking not only occults but religion, and you're looking at things in different angles. I don't think any one religion is true, but I think there are truths within each religion. I am a firm believer of that. I will definitely agree with that. I think God is all things. I believe so too. Even in the darkness, you can find God. So I think it's impossible to be absent of God. Oh, wow. That one's really deep. So yeah, I'm definitely glad to see where this chat is going, because this is definitely, I mean, it's a little far off topic, but that's fine because it's still very interesting. The original topic was if we've ever taken life for granted before, and if so, how? So me too, but careful, for much is deceitful. Much is deceitful, yes. I think more than anything, like perspectives. What do you guys think about perspectives and how that would affect what we believe, right? We all come from different backgrounds, and yet we all have different perspectives, even though there's these truths. And so one would believe there's only one truth. And if there's only one truth, then how could there be many truths? So that's kind of where the religion occultists kind of clash, because occultists tend to have like many truths, whereas like usually when you're with one specific religion, they want you to follow their specific truth. I think there are two ends, and I'm reading the chat now. I think there are two ends of the perspective. Love is the highest vibrational emotion, and fear is the lowest vibrational emotion. So, to be honest, people who preach fear and show fear need to question why they fear things, because that's not good. Wow. I can personally say that I really resonate with that, and it's never really been explained to me at the vibrational level. So, thanks for that, because lately I've been having like as you said, the lowest vibrational kind of feeling, which is fear. There are good and bad in all things. No thing is all good or all bad. It's all perspective. God connection is from within, is what To the Max says. Good and bad exist within all things. And then To the Max says in his creation, occultists don't limit ourselves to any specific dogma, and especially based on fear-based propaganda. Yeah, so I have a problem believing, and even now it's affecting me a little bit with the whole Revelation, because I started kind of reading into the Bible again. And we tend to go back to our religion kind of roots, where, how we were raised when we felt like we've done something wrong. When we need guidance, we kind of just fall back on what we were raised. And the Bible is an amazing, wise book. And I agree that God is within all of us. But I do feel that the Bible definitely has a lot of fear-provoked installments, especially with Revelations. No, I'm pure, so are you. Propaganda. I don't need anything that God has not bestowed upon his creation. Isn't everything created by God? So how could anything be without God? A betrayal and a hijack. So To the Max believes in a betrayal and a hijack. So if that is a separate entity from God, then what is it, To the Max? Where do you believe the betrayal and the hijack comes from? That would be kind of where this conversation is leading towards. If it isn't within this third dimensional reality, it has the cosign of God. That's fear-based propaganda. Fear creates slaves. Fear creates slaves. And what about different types of fears, Reckless? because I do agree to a deep amount with what you're saying. I'm resonating. But then what about the fear to like the fight or flight fear? Like you feel like you have to do something out of the fear that you will not survive. I mean, that is how we have been kind of installed like that in order to survive. So would you say that that's still vibrating at the lowest level when that kind of triggers in your head and it starts to take place? Who do you think wrote the KJV, by the King James Version Bible? Eden is prior. I am a second generation degree Freemason. Oh, let's get into the okay. Here we go. We got 32nd degree Freemason having a debate with a Hebrew, background-based Hebrew. This is going to be quite interesting. My descendants are Hebrews. Yes, not quite. Okay, so were you saying no, not quite to the question? I have Hebrew brothers. Interesting. So, To the Max does not like the Kabbalah. He doesn't agree with the Kabbalah. He feels it's mysticism. You should study the Kabbalah. Freemasonry is a cabal, ultimate sin. Who is this guy on these emojis? This guy seems to be very popular, and I want to know who he is. This is pretty interesting. I'll probably upload this video to the tube. I think it's definitely anything that kind of leads us to like deeper thought is worthy of other people watching. So let's, and let me go ahead and figure out this music once again. So once again, thanks for the host. Can't rest. I don't know if you're still watching, but I did see that you were hosting me. And I'm still reading. I'm kind of reading where you guys are at right now. Yeah, don't say you're corny, because he has not approached you in that way for you to call him corny. So I think that he has his points, and you can continue trying to make your point, but let's not have any name calling in the chat room. Okay. I mean, as long as it's for good, it leads to good discussions and higher insights, then, you know, sometimes it's necessary. Okay, I didn't see the other insult, but let's just, like I said, I don't have the chat rules up yet, but just no name calling in the chat room. I followed, I'm very intrigued though, so I will watch you guys talk. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, I try to have like topics of discussion. Of course, they will deviate at times, but that's good because then it leads to even better topics of discussion. No, that's good. I like it. I like it, and I'm open-minded as well. And sometimes I forget that you know, that's a good thing. You know, and when I make mistakes, I go back into the fear. I mean, I make mistakes from fear, but then to stay in that fear because you feel like you won't be forgiven by like a higher God, or you're gonna be you're gonna be punished. That's still fear. So like once you make the mistake, and this goes back to taking like for granted, how do you get away from, how do you get out of that fear? What do you do to get out of the fear? Once you make a mistake, you realize the mistake, and then but you're in the fear of being punished for the mistake. I kind of don't understand what you guys are explaining. But just listen to your intuition, ignore fear. It's the true deceiver. See, the thing is, I have listened to my intuition before, and it sucks because I'm always in doubt of it. And I hear the fear voice very clearly, and then I hear the other voice that it doesn't even tell me what to do at times. Sometimes it just tells me, you decide, and it's just the voice of truth. Like, it's just gonna tell me, like, this is what, what could happen. I'm not saying this is right, this is wrong, but these are the things, this can happen, and that it's my ego making me doubt it. And how so? How would it be my ego making me doubt? How would ego help make us doubt things? Truth speaks louder than anything. You see, so it does, right? But then you have to understand the truth, and you have to be with the truth, right? Because the thing is that sometimes, and at least with my experiences, truth actually isn't very loud. I think it's fear that sounds so much louder in your head than when truth speaks. When you hear that level-headed, calm, quiet energy, and it's speaking that truth, and then you have this other voice that is trying to freak you out, and it's just clearly fear. It's powerful because it's like, hey, I want all the attention, fear. But like truth, I think, is just so gentle that it's almost disregarded. And many times it is. Wisdom and understanding creates knowledge. Wisdom and understanding create, I guess, and I guess where does wisdom and understanding come, right? You're just not born with it. That if that was the case, like, children would be born with everything equipped to have any kind of political debate or spiritual debate, but we are born just with being able to breathe, essentially, and our heartbeat. And it's the experiences that teach us wisdom, that teach us what's right from wrong. Understanding is knowing but barely grasping the concepts. Wisdom is actually knowing and understanding. Those two create what is called knowledge. You can be fooled by many, easy. Okay, bro, you talk to her then. You guys have a great show. I'm excited to hear what you guys come up with. I'm just here to support her. I don't see what you talking about. Okay, yeah, so let's change the topic. Let's just completely change the topic. Hopefully we can kind of just all get along here. Alright, to the max, I'm gonna have to, I don't know how to time people out yet, but I might have to time to the max out for a little bit. Here we go. We're gonna just time you out, give you a little chill pill. Because you can't keep calling people names. He wasn't calling you names. He was speaking his truth. You have your truth. So, you scared him away from the chat. That's not cool. So you have gotten timed out. I never claimed to know everything. Nope, I didn't feel that you came that across that way. I would never say I know it all. I appreciate hearing that. A lot of people would claim that they feel like they know it all. And it can be kind of brainwashing to people when they come at you like trying to make you feel like they know it all. And I'm guilty of that too. I mean, not in religion or spiritualism, but like just in like, you know, the way I see things happening. And that's where we come back with perspective again. Like, feeling like I know it all in the sense of like, this is my perspective and I feel like this is exactly how it went down. Anything otherwise is just wrong. And that's where the many truths come, because then you have this perspective and this different kind of wisdom that this other person has towards the situation. If it's not math, I mean, it's all really relative to just your experience. There is no truth other than firsthand experience, so nobody, not even me, can teach or tell someone something. They won't know it as truth until they experience it firsthand. I totally agree with that. I do believe there are, with certain things, there are specific truths and there are very specific facts, but it needs to be experienced or it will not become their truth in no way, shape, or form. They will not be able to grasp it, and you trying to force them to grasp it is going to be completely counterproductive, and they might shy away from the truth just because they haven't been able to experience it on their own. Yeah, so we're just gonna take a little talk break from this topic, but I'm just so glad that we did get a chance to talk about one of our deepest topics so far, to be honest, on the show. So I could tell you 2 + 2 is 4 all day, but until you see it for yourself, you won't know it for sure. Touche. You know, or you might have like an extra finger and like your perspective must be like, I am showing you 4, but your other little finger is like 5, you know, like, so it can be relative in some senses. Truth could be relative to just what you see, right? Like somebody could say, I see the ocean, and somebody could say, no, I see darkness, because they're blind, you know? And who are you to say, no, that the ocean is there? No, because I see darkness, you know? No, you didn't ruin the conversation. No, the conversation only gets ruined when people try to do name calling. I do not support any kind of name calling on my channel. So anything that's being said has to come out with respect. But no, you shouldn't, you know, don't go into that fear, reckless the God, because if you do, then, you know, like you said, you're going to be operating out of fear of like being misunderstood, and you don't want that to happen, because your voice needs to be heard. So, no, I accept you for what you believe and what you said as your truth, and that's a good thing. You don't fear absolutely anything, never. I think people fear at least like something, you know. I would like I'm a pretty courageous person, but like I could be a real big baby, and some things catch me by surprise on what I'm a baby about. I mean, maybe your fear could be the fear of being misunderstood. All right, I need to get some food in me. Put something in the oven. Yeah, but then what about the fear of unhappiness? I think that's definitely a fear of mine, is the fear of unhappiness, because as much as I want to make the right decisions, I make wrong decisions. Even when I'm trying towards that right decision, I make wrong decisions, and then I fear that the repercussions will, and the unhappiness that can come with those repercussions, regardless of the unconditional forgiveness and love. It's like you could still be left feeling pretty empty. I mean, yeah, you can. I've been unhappy, one time in my life for almost an entire year of just pure depression. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, okay, it's official. This is a very gorgeous stream. Aw, thank you. Welcome, YOK. We're just having some deep topic discussion. So, but when you realize that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes it's to teach you a lesson about yourself, it's easier to move past it. Yeah, I'll agree with that. It's easier, but it's still really hard, and it's bitter. It's like the bitterest lemon, right? When you realize you did something wrong, but you can't do nothing to take it back. That's so bitter. And it's like it's still the choice to stay there, right? Like to just stay stuck there. Because like this morning I was having like mini panic attacks, and sometimes I go to sleep having mini panic attacks about like just the world and where I think the world is at. Because I still see a lot of cold-heartedness in people over the smallest things too. The highest vibrational emotion is appreciation. Oh man, even more than love. I think I agree with that, because how can you love if you're not appreciative? So by taking a second to be thankful for what you do have, it can shift your reality from shitty to beautiful, because it's been beautiful the whole time. The only thing that changed was the lens you were viewing it through. I think that's the most beautiful thing anybody has ever written in my chats. So, I love it. Our minds can distract us and deceive us. And why? Why do our minds do that to us? Why are they against us at times? It's all about perspective. Because when we're constantly changing our perspective, it almost feels like it's too easy to change what we believe is to be true or not. And then it gets to the point where you feel like you're kind of just living reality by yourself, right? When it's so easy to just say, this is the way it is. No, but because it doesn't go with me and how I want to feel right now, I'm going to change that perspective. How do you stay away from doing that? It's a perfectly designed system to create physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. If everything was perfect all the time, you wouldn't have the appreciation for it. That's definitely very true. So I'm popping in some vegetarian biscuits filled with eggs and like peppers and veggies. Sunshine all day creates a desert. Ooh, I like that one. Sunshine all day creates a desert. All right, so I didn't delete your words. I don't know how that happens, but I timed you out because we can't have any name calling in the chat. So just be mindful of that. Welcome back. You deleted my words. I guess if we were perfect, we'd be more like robots, wouldn't we? It's so bittersweet to be human. And then you see like people, and then they're like, they look like they have their life so picture perfect. Like, how did you get there? Oh, like, and then that's where kind of that resentment comes. Like why can't I be this way? Like, they seem to get it. Why don't I get it? You know. And then you obviously got to remember, like, you'll know certain things that they'll never get to. You might be living a life that they'll never get to live, in just certain little aspects that they may wish that they could have. So. It's about the perfection and imperfection. That wind, when it comes in, it feels so good. You know, the truth of the matter is that life is perfect. Like the design of life is perfect. I mean, but then, you know what's funny? I had the creepiest, dream time, dream revelation time. I feel like in some ways I'm a seer. I see certain things in the future that are revealed to me. And unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it because I don't know when it will happen. Sometimes I don't get full details. It's a little frustrating. And so what happens is that I had a dream, and this came from, I know where my dreams stem from sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I probably dreamed about that because of this, right? And so what happened in my dream was the day before I had seen in my real life, my waking life, a girl who she was born very, very, what's the word? She was a baby that was born just completely morphed wrong. Like her arms were not full arms. It was just awful. It was sad. And the people who were caring for her, they seemed very relaxed. They didn't seem sad. But it was still sad to see, you know, because they were probably just used to, you know, caring for this. And I think the first time I've seen, you know, a handicapped child was when I was like in elementary school, and I would see how the mother would go to the handicap bus all the time and, you know, bring the child in. But like just seeing it, because you don't see it often, you know, but when you do see it, it's so sad because one, how do we know that we're not going to have a child like that, right? And another thing is, would it be wrong to say, to know that your child is going to be like that, and to say this isn't the way, that this isn't a perfect construction of life, like this, like just is not the way that a human is supposed to be formed, you know? But when we get into that, it's difficult to say what is and what isn't, right? Because, you know, we all have different brain structures. And if we get to that point where we're like able to discard whatever we want, you know, a lot of people are going to start getting discarded just because of the subtle differences. But then you're going to get that perspective of the open-minded people like, well, okay, but define like what a serious abnormality is and like a subtle kind of abnormality is, if they'll be able to live an overall functional life. You know, there's going to be all these arguments around that. And this is going to come with the Genome Project. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Genome Project, but that's a very serious project going on in our society that's going to require the utmost sensitive topics of debates. And I just hope that we have the right people in place for those, that when that happens, as it's happening. The brain is an amazing creation. They modeled quantum computers by reverse engineering the human brain. We are amazing beings. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into that. That sounds really cool. Ooh, hi Tawak. What is that on in the front of your username? It looks so cool and I've never seen it before. The walk. You have an 18 in front of you. What does that mean? TwitchCon 2008. Oh, you went. Cool. Wow. Are you like it's a hard, isn't it like really difficult to get that badge? Like to get, are you a partner? Oh, okay. So I guess like there's ways to get it for free that are really difficult, but cool. Any cool stuff that you learned from the TwitchCon? What did you see? Did you see like really popular streamers? How did that go? Oh wow, that's pretty expensive, but 3 days is pretty cool. Where was it hosted this time? What location? Oh god. You just said I wanna get shwasted at a TwitchCon event. Who was the most popular streamer you met, bro? Oh, so I mean, I'm guessing you went for the games, right? Like gaming. Hamlin's. Who's Hamlin's? What didn't I drink? Henny, gotta keep it black. It's hard for me to drink. I get headaches really easily. I'm gonna grab my tea. I drink a lot of tea though, which makes me pee. Tea makes me pee. It rhymes. I don't think I drank water during that whole event. That's dangerous. Why are you doing that? The model keep me. Oh my goodness. You funny. But watch it now. You really could have hurt yourself. Water in the beer. So who's this? I don't know if you answered it. Maybe I didn't catch it. But who is this emoji? Like, who is this guy? Is he like a really popular streamer or something? Might be against it if you end up doing something really reckless. Don't mean to sound. I sound like such a mommy. I hope you're not doing anything reckless, The Walk. You're gonna be like, why? Aw. Aw, how did he die? Ah, this is so cold. It is not ready to eat. And like, no lie, this is literally a segment to my show, is just eating in front of the camera. I like just eating with people. He was a big YouTube game reviewer. Oh, cancer? That's so sad. Do you know what kind of cancer? That's so sad. You know, that's why being vegetarian, it kind of like, I mean, I can't like go as far as to be like, oh, like I'm not gonna get cancer because I'm a vegetarian, but I do feel like a lot more confident about not obtaining certain illnesses from being a vegetarian. So it just like another like motivational reason to like have the diet that I have. I really like that emoji. Like, it looks like a cute little sloth. How did you get that emoji? Side topic. I just noticed it says music production and you live in Logic. I have a bachelor's degree in audio production and that's my job. Also an artist, so definitely glad I followed. Oh yeah, absolutely. At 5 o'clock is my second stream of the day, and that's when I pop out the Logic. Sometimes I'll do it like around this time too. Actually, that's what I'm supposed to be transitioning to next. But I might actually have to get some stuff done since my internet has been kind of off. And I teach English to children in China online, and they're very strict. And needless to say, my internet was kicking me off, and they weren't very happy about that. So anybody that's just tuning in, The Walk, if you can give me a follow so that you also put on your notifications so that you guys can know when I'm back on, so we can keep this chat going and make it as lively as possible. I also have a Discord. I don't have the link to it yet. I'm probably gonna start setting all that up today. And if you guys have any free subs, definitely give me some free subs and show me some love. Oh yeah, man. If you do any graphic design, I will definitely tune into the channel, into your streams, because I'm learning like more on the graphic design stuff. Thank you, The Walk, for the follow. So yeah, if I had Twitch Prime, I'd sub. No problem. I totally get that, dude. You only sub like when you honestly can like afford it, or like if you have a free sub. So like, thank you for even just keeping my chat alive. That's very like important, and it helps other people to come and join and follow. No, you're good. But if you know any people that do have Amazon Prime, let them know to give me that free sub. Spread the news, spread the news. I got my mom and everything. I got my mom and my grandma to sub. No, my mom and my mom's boyfriend. They had Amazon Prime. I was like, can you sub? Maybe I get to see you stream more often. I'll make one of my subs to send me money and I'll sub with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, like those gift subs. That's so cool. I got one of those recently too. Thank you. That'd be great. I'm getting hungry. Oh, cool. Like a donation. They give you a donation and then... I can't wait to get my first bit though. Like, I don't know if you guys see the message that says cheer now to be the #1. So waiting for that #1 spot. I'm just so excited about the journey with Twitch. Like I'm so happy. Like I didn't get in like when it first started. I mean, I've heard that this thing has been here for like 10 years. It just recently got drafted to Amazon, but like I'm just happy that it didn't get like overly congested where like I still can build my following, and I'm just happy at the time that I came. Ooh, I gotta stretch out my back a little bit from sitting. I don't like sitting too long, people. And if you do any gaming, my channel is also really good to stretch with me in between games or levels or just anything. If you just want to take a break. Oh. Nice, good little wrist stretch if you do a lot of gaming. For optimum game playing. Do I have a snake? No, I know I have a snake. Where do you see a snake? I have a dinosaur on my shirt. I peeped your IG. Oh, yeah. So I wish, like, I love snakes, but I can't really afford one right now. I would sleep with my freaking snake if I could, no, but I actually heard that's a little dangerous, especially with a boa. And there's a violent robot. I've never had a robot actually come in here, and so I don't really know what that is, but don't click it, because it could be some virus or something. So yeah, no, I love snakes. Like, I feel very comfortable. I do have a funny / sad story. One time I put my bracelets, it was like a wooden bracelet, like an idiot. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I put it on my snake, or not my snake, like on a person's boa. It was like this huge boa. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. He likes my bracelet. And I put it like on the head, and it like started constricting into my bracelets. And I kid you not, we had to take this boa into the sink, put soap on it, and like you know, like when you have a ring that's too tight, like we had to literally like soap up the poor snake and take the bracelet off. It was like I don't know what I was thinking. I don't even remember whose snake it was, like, but this person must have been like, what just happened? Like, how did she just do that? Yeah. I kind of, like, anything with the name Robot, I'm just like, whatever. I know. Isn't that crazy? I have a ton of crazy, like, story, like I'm just got, like, I can, like, actually record these funny stories and, like, keep them, because eventually I'm just gonna want to save them and be like, yeah, this actually happened, and I was able to share that with people. Yeah, you heard her. She said, I'm afraid of forgiving, scared of reliving. Whew. Ooh, that's hard. Like, that's how I feel. Who is this? Goodness gracious. Tiana Kasi. You are just killing it. Oh my goodness, she sounds amazing. We need to find more of this girl. And cry. Oh my goodness, I can totally understand that. Music is very emotional. Oh, thank you for the host, Reckless the God. Yay! So multiple people can host at the same time. If I'm... Cool. So like, more than one person can be having it live. Okay, great. Great to know. I think my biscuits should be ready. The timer went off at the same time the music went off. We're so in sync. Aw, thank you. That's really good to know. No, we're both really... You're freaking... What do you mean? You're freaking awesome. Your philosophy was so deep. Like, it was really giving me some insights. And it was making me feel better because I've been having panic attacks and confusion and doubt lately, and it was good to like be reminded of certain philosophies that I'm in agreement with you. Like I used to always call myself a pagan. Like if we were living back in those times with like pagans and Danes, Danes and Saxons, I would have definitely been a Dane. And I probably would have married a Saxon, or vice versa. I probably would have married a Dane as a Saxon because I was like maybe like Dane by heart. Yummy. Welcome to it should be like the third segment of my show where we eat breakfast together. It's not really breakfast anymore, but it's like brunch. Brunch lunch. I don't like to promise followbacks, Reckless the God. I hope you understand. Just because a lot of people will start asking, and then it's like, I can't do it for one person and not the other. But I'll definitely check it out. I always check out like links that people send me and stuff like that. And of course, yes, I am eating. It needs hot sauce. Yeah, I understand, but I'm just saying that, unfortunately, I just, like, I don't promise it just because I don't want, like, people to, like, you know, like, feel, like, hurt if, like, I don't follow them back and stuff all the time. All right, you guys. Fat cats. Here we go. Yummy. That was a lot of hot sauce. Hello, welcome back, Be Curative. We made it to affiliate. Something we can. Do you notice I have a subscriber button? Oh yeah, you were saying congrats earlier. Yeah, in the morning, I remember. Hello, Miguelito. We did it! We did it together! That would be great. I am eating vegetarian biscuits filled with like soy made eggs with spinach and some bell peppers. I just popped them into my mini oven for like 15 minutes and they were ready to go. Because I am a vegetarian. Oh, I have it here actually. Anything with garden, like that brand, is so good for vegetarians. Meatless sausage. No wonder it tastes so good. It has meatless sausage. And vegan egg replacer. I'm actually cool with eggs. I would actually prefer regular eggs because I'm not a vegan yet. But I mean, vegan eggs are still pretty good. They literally taste almost exactly the same. I think that this product tastes out of a 1 to 10, like a 7, especially if you add a little bit of hot sauce. Why are you crying, Violent Robot? I'm just not sure if you're like actually a robot or a human. That's okay. We don't judge people's eating habits here. I just mentioned that I'm a vegetarian because I am. But if you would like to learn how to be a vegetarian, just keep coming back. I'm always featuring different creative ways to be a vegetarian. These I got at Publix. I don't know if you have a Publix at your house. I believe that Target is now carrying them. I'm just not 100% sure about that, but if you do have like a local Publix, maybe even Walmart, but I got them at Publix. So Reckless the God, since you are a vegetarian, what do you eat? Like, tell us, like, what does your vegetarian diet look like on a regular day? Oh, it's called a pub. Let me spell it. Well, like, whatever your typical grocery store is. Oh my gosh, you know what's so funny? I was just about to be like, if you live in San Antonio or like Texas, you might be having to go to the HEB. Oh my gosh, I remember those days. I used to live in San Antonio and I had to go to HEB. Morningstar Farms has all vegetarian and vegan food that tastes like regular food. They sell it at Walmart, Publix, and all those. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. HEB. Yeah, man, HEB. That place is like huge. But I mean, that's pretty much like our version of Publix. Miguelito, how awesome is it to be able to go to, like, wake up and get like Tex-Mex tacos at any time of the day. I had so many tacos when I was living there. So good. Oh my goodness. Like, I think even McDonald's has Tex-Mex tacos in there. Oh, is it not letting me? Is it not letting me, it should, I guess I didn't check the settings for the cheer bits. I thought it was like already set to go. Is it not letting you? Yeah, I try to stay away from fast food too. Even like processed food all the time. Try to eat as many fruits and veggies, you know, put that in. I'm gonna have to please follow my channel also. I was just explaining, be creative, that I don't follow like people's things because I don't want to like follow somebody's and not somebody else's. It's like it would just be rude, you know, like, so I don't want to like promise those kind of things. I kind of do like a very like natural way of following people. Like if I do happen to like really like just fall upon your channel and I like what you're streaming or something like that, like, you know, that's like what I call like an authentic follow. Sand art. I am starting sand art. Okay, see, like that's something that I would possibly be interested in, and if like I like stumble upon your channel, like especially if I know you've been in my chat before, I definitely will take a moment to see it, and if I really like it and I want to follow that kind of stuff, like for sure you have my follow. And that's kind of the way that I do the follows or subs or friends, like, you know, it has to be authentic. Just like with anything else, right? I mean, you gotta like my channel, you gotta like my vibes, you gotta like my music. Because you gotta like also understand like one is like with, just because like fairness is like the ultimate thing, but like also just like we do have to maintain like relatively like a certain amount of followers versus like following, because then it will look like not authentic, like the follows that we've received have not been authentic and that we're just kind of getting them because we promised something in return, and we can't like really do that, or it could look as kind of just like maybe like we didn't our content isn't necessarily good. It was just that we promised like to follow others. So that's the only reason. So I apologize. Getting hot. Okay, we gotta close the window now. I get so happy when I see regulars come back. Like, ah. But yeah, I have to figure out this bits thing. Were you saying that you could not put in a bit? Because I still am a little confused about bits and what it is really. And like, I mean, I know that it's like kind of like a currency system and you can buy them and you can share them. That's about it. But it's never, it should have already, since I became an affiliate, I got all my package introduction stuff, it should already be in progress. Let me see. Okay. Okay, 100 bits equals $1. That's very helpful. But I mean, I don't even see like a section where I can have a setting for the bits. I thought it just came with it. Is there a specific setting that I have to go to on my settings? Oh, so I have to get the bits for you guys to cheer me. I'm so confused. It's done, right? It should, nope, it's done. Should be done, right? We have bits to give to you. Got it. Yeah, so it should be working. It's a good song. Cool. So you guys don't hear me cheer, I'm gonna raise up the music. Yes, I do. If time allows, I will work on either vocal warm-ups or just kind of whatever project I feel I need to start doing. I'll start working on that for my next segment of my show. So it really just depends on what I have to get done today. So I'm gonna debate on when I'm gonna end the stream, but just continue to stick around, and I hope you enjoy the music. And this is the playlist, so anything I'm playing, it's gonna show the equal sign, and this will be the name of the artist and the song. We can talk about what are our things to do lists today. Anybody care to share? What are our things to do today? Does anybody have to clean their room? This is my room, aka apartment. That's important.
Leave my ambitions alone, I would never keep it on your list. Don't stop dreaming, you rather and you anywhere was there feeling I used to drown in my own heroes, but it's on my way, on my
Thank you. You're number one. you should try it for sure. I'm almost done with both of mine. I need more hot sauce. Hot sauce. Has anybody ever tried Fat Cat hot sauce?
I'm back again, I'm back again. You'll never take this from me.
Yeah, I don't like very, very hot stuff either. It has to be like right before I can't taste anything else in my mouth because it's flaming. All done. Do you guys think that eating with too many plastic forks and knives is like toxic to your health? Or do you think I'll be fine? You guys don't think I'll grow like an extra limb from, because I've been trying to like avoid dirty dishes since I don't have a dish sink. I know, right? It's so true. That's why you have to limit toxicity though. As long as I'm not eating out of like my clothes are plastic, what I breathe isn't plastic. Except for I'm one of those people that go to a store and are like, what is it that I do? Like it's weird. I have this problem. Hi, Jamie. Welcome to the chat. I have this problem where when I sniff something, I feel the need to put it right on my nose. Like I don't know how to just like be like, sniff. Like so. When I sniff, it's like, I'm like all up in it. And then like you can imagine, like I'm just like sometimes like I'll be sniffing something I don't really want to sniff, and then I like touch my nose out of habit. I'm like, ah, why did I just do that? I know, and that's the thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, because like when I get something from Amazon or like like a delivery, like I'm like, and it's new, I smell it to see like if it smells like that new where it's like cheap, or like that new where it's like fresh, you know the difference. So and then when I smell it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was a cancer sniff. I don't even like saying that word. Sad. It's sad. It makes you wonder, like, why do some people get cancer and other people's don't? Why do some people get mental illnesses and other people don't? Why do some people lose limbs and other people don't? But I heard a quote one time that said, if we were to put all of the horrible things and horrible pain in the middle, in like just in the middle, all piled up, and everybody was to take a fair share of the pain, everybody would literally say, no thanks, I'll just take my own. So that was really strong, and it resonated and it stayed with me, because I was like, wow, it's true, like we have pain, but like like when you see everything in comparison, you're like, oh, I'll just take my own. Even if it's cancer, even if it's something really bad, like, you know, people are losing children. Like people have to deal with their children being shot, their children's having cancer, seeing their children go through like lifelong pain. Also, I want to do some shout outs to the follows that I've been getting. Shout out to Miguelito. Thank you for the follow. And I heard like 2 other follows. I'm sorry that it didn't. If it is going through, it's weird that it's not popping up on my screen because I'm hearing it. So if you did follow, just do a wee so that I can know who followed, and thank you. Where is this coming from? Oh, maybe it's because I'm moving it around? I don't know. So yeah, do a big wee if you just followed, you guys, because for some reason it's not popping up. If you use Streamlabs, you need to leave it open so it will pop up. Yeah, I have it open. It's open. I guess it's like, I might have to reopen it because it's not updating for some reason. Let me see. Sometimes on my phone it will tell me who just recently followed. Nope, even on my phone. I don't know where all those rings were coming from because maybe it was like lagged or something. I don't know. No, is it good? Do you have the alert window on the screen? Yep, I have the alert window on the screen. And even on my activity feed, it says the last person that followed was you. So I don't know. I don't know where those were coming from. It's kind of weird. Those noises. So yeah, back to the things that we have to do. I have to do the dishes, wash dishes today. What else? What else do we have to do today, people? Let's make our to-do list together. Fix my Wi-Fi, wash my dishes, try not to get fired from one of my jobs. Hey all, I'm new. Hi Prodigio PT. Welcome. Hail. Hail Prodigio. I love it. Thank you for such a warm welcome, Reckless the God. We love welcoming our new viewers. So since you're new, we're just listening to some chill music, and we're doing our things to do list today. So if you want to grab a paper or pop out the notes from your phone, let's write our to-do list together. Dishes suck. I usually just throw them in the dishwasher. I know, that's why I'm doing plastic, guys, or like paper, just since I don't have a dishwasher. I had to visit Grandma Duke's so that I can borrow her dishwasher. This is like the longest time I have drank like tea and haven't had to use the restroom yet. We're at an all-time record. You can do a things to do tomorrow list. So the day is almost over. Okay, and where are you from, Prodigio? Oh, I gotta stretch that back. Ooh. We're gonna be getting up soon to do some stretches again. Hey, what's poppin', fellow humans? 3XN is back. Portugal. Oh, that's beautiful. That's very close to where my roots are from. I'm from, my roots come from Spain. Oh yeah, we forgot to explain to you 3XXN that we are Reckless and the God. Me and Reckless and the God are actually vampires, and I have proof, you guys, to show you that I am a vampire. Good morning, Derek. Glad you're waking up with me. So let's show you the proof. All right, you guys, it's true. It's true what he says. So I was explaining to Reckless the God that I have these. Okay, now it doesn't want to show. It's because I want to see it at the same time while I'm showing you. But I have like these two birthmarks that look like they're spaced out in the form of vampire bangs. Do you guys see it? Oh, bam, right there, you see that? Vampire confirmed? Oh, so you got bit under your jaw? You're a vampire too? My vampire was like, I want to do it traditional style. Like, oh, thank you. Spanish vampire. The Spanish Vampire Diaries. No, they are not bug bites. They are beauty mark bites that I'm claiming are vampire bites. Okay? Oh, you want to go ahead and tell him? I'm the best. Nah, JK. Spanish vampire can only go out in daylight. I'm totally gonna use that. You're right. Only Spanish vampires can go out in the daylight. It's a myth though, remember? Hello, you guys. The Twilight Diaries. Our skin glistens. And dude, my cheeks are like super rosy today. Do it. Do it. How so? Alright, so let's see. VIP kid, more proof of that. Back to my things to do list. What are the things to do list for you? Something Wiccan. How's your day mapping out? Thank you, Derek. That's so nice of you. Thank you. You know, I'm surprised my job hasn't rung me up. Let's see. My day job of doing the groceries. I set my schedule to start at 12 and it should be ringing up. I think they're kind of mad that I haven't been doing any orders. Like I've been skipping out on the orders just to Twitch longer. So they're like, the algorithm was like, this girl, we don't even know if she's alive anymore. Hello, Zeke the God. Welcome to my channel. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Thanks. Thanks for sharing that. I always, I'm going to have a link on my Streamlabs to get you guys to sign up to Streamlabs, because that's another way also that we can gain revenue is from having people sign up to Streamlabs. What do I want? Oh, that's my first Christmas question I've gotten. That's a good question. What do I want for Christmas? Well, I definitely want to just be healthy and be at peace with everything that has happened to me this year. So that's like my ultimate Christmas gift is to not be sad on Christmas and to just be like happy of the things that I have managed to accomplish, because I did accomplish a lot at the end of this year, including setting up my Twitch account and getting to affiliate so quickly. That was a blessing. But as far as like an actual item, like, you know, like the Santa Claus kind of what I want for Christmas. I want slippers. I want like really cozy slippers. Cause like my grandma doesn't turn on the heater in winter. She's like one of those Spanish grandmas, like, tenemos que salvar el dinero. That means we have to save money. And then I want to get a new kind of cat litter for my cats so that it doesn't look so obvious that this is a cat litter box. There's like really cool ones out there. Like I want the one that is like a vase with like a plant. I want to get a weighted hula hoop because I want to hula hoop with you guys. I have a hula hoop. It's not weighted though, so like I'm not working out when I'm doing it as much, but it's still fun. I'll actually pop it out right now because I haven't messed with it in ages. So this is my hula hoop. Go holla hop, girl. Holla hop. I'm gonna start calling it that. That's cute. So yeah, this is my holla hop, and I used to hoop a lot, and I used to do like a bunch of tricks. This is like one of the tricks. It's supposed to be an illusion that even though I'm moving it, it's staying in the same place. So it's like hypnotizing. This is actually a really good song to do it. And then there's like a way to like slap it kind of like and bring it back. I just hit myself in the face. But that happens a lot when you're hula hooping. You giving me a bad trip? What are you on right now that I'm giving you a bad trip? Aw, that's so sweet. Actually, no, like hula hooping is definitely gonna be a part of my show stream. I mean, pretty much anything that can help somebody stay in fitness and have fun, because like I want to make like a healthy lifestyle fun, doable, and I just like I want to share my life with you guys. So this is definitely one of them. I don't really want to hula hoop too much because I just ate, but this is a very lightweight hula hoop. So for Christmas, going back to that question, I want to get a weighted hula hoop so that when we're doing the fitness section of this show, we can hula hoop with a weighted hula hoop and work out our abs because it's so much fun. And then this is a cool trick. You can switch it. Got stuck there. Whew. So yeah, I'm glad you asked that question because it popped out the hula hoop all of a sudden. Now with that being said, what do you guys want for Christmas? Do wrestling with my cat? Oh my gosh. I would have to wear a sweater so that she doesn't attack me with her claws. That would be really fun actually, just to randomly grab the cat and throw her on the bed. Oh my god. That is definitely something I would do. But I need to have like legit like armor to do that. Zeke the God, are you still there? What do you want for Christmas? That was a really good question. So I hope you're still watching. Oh, just wait 1 second. Honestly, you have a cat too, Prodigy Geo. How does your cat look like? The one I have is possessed by a demonic. Oh my goodness. So I'm assuming you play guitar and piano. I do sing, of course. I'm a singer-songwriter, producer. I'm learning how to play piano. I mostly play guitar. And I do that a lot more of that in my 5 p.m. Eastern time, USA Eastern time segment of my show stream. Ugh, that was very wordy. I'm fire with the guitar. I'm good with chords on piano, but I can program piano like I know what I'm doing. Oh, cool. So like, do you program it as a MIDI controller? That sounds pretty sweet. Mine has spots of beige, white, and black. That sounds so cute. It sounds like a little cow. Happy that my internet hasn't knocked us out yet. Earlier I was having some serious issues with that and I almost got fired from my job. That wasn't cool. I'm also gonna have another show of me just doing my teaching job for anybody that's interested in online teaching. It does require a bachelor's degree, so get that bachelor's in. But that's gonna be really like hella early. Like it's gonna be like at 6 o'clock in the morning, a.m. Eastern time. You guys have to see the highlight video I did yesterday. I shared somebody's link of a cat on YouTube who legit looked like a zombie. Like it was the most. It looked like a old lady just like grilling the crap out of you, and like that became a zombie in the process. It was so funny. And so that's gonna be one of the perks that my subs get is they're gonna be able to do link sharing, and I will pick out like some links of the subs to share and have like conversation starters and interactions, and for you guys to be able to get to know each other more. And on my eventually, I don't know if you guys can go ahead and you guys can add me on Discord already, so that when I'm not around, you guys can keep your chat going. So make sure to add me on Discord as well. Eventually, I'm gonna have a bot that says add me on Discord. All these cool things are coming, you guys. So Discord, I'm not too familiar with it yet, but apparently it's just a place where like you can create an account and you can basically connect even more with streamers, and you can create like a community You can share things. Like it has more it has like more features, I believe, to share things with the followers of the streamer itself. So even if I'm not on, you guys as followers could still connect and interact. Oh, what? Okay, you said you have a dope server. Please explain, because I might have to get a new internet service. And I'm deciding, like, what is the most reliable way to always have internet? God forbid, like, if a hurricane's coming, like, what is the best way to, like, have internet connection? What company? Because I cannot get knocked out of the internet on my streams, let alone my job. It's just, I need to make sure I can survive. And surviving is basically having internet for me right now. Oh, so when you say, Discord, that you have a I didn't read that right. You have a dope Discord server. Got it. I know you get what you pay for. I know. Sucks, but. Alright, guys. Time to stretch again. Do a little bit of a workout. I'm going to get into my squats. Alright, it's goal time. We're going to do 15 squats. And if somebody's cool, we'll do a cheer bit for having finished our 15. And when I say 15, I mean 3 sets of 15. So 3 sets of 15 squats. We're going to do it together starting now. You ready for this? Where did my phone go? Okay, I can still see my chat, so we're good. Yeah, I pay about $45, $50. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Let's do this together. Okay. Set number 1, 15 squats. Massage the front of your thighs. Oh, okay, 3 sets of 15, 45. So we're doing 45 squats, y'all. Every day. Let's begin. You ready? You got this? All right, here we go. You need balance, just put your hands in your front. Nice and slow. And you're basically, what you're doing with the squat is you're sticking your bum out a little bit. Like as if you're about to sit and then you're like, ugh, scratch that. Gotta go somewhere. I'm gonna sit next to, oh, scratch that. I'm gonna sit next to, oh, change my mind again. I'm so silly. Keep hearing my phone and I have no idea what it is. And I also lost count. Okay, well, let's say that we're at like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sometimes I do a freestyle. A freestyle this. 13. 14. And I don't know why I'm switching. I'm just kind of showing you different parts of the body movement. Oh, here's my phone. Okay, here we go. So we did the first set of 15. Quick break. You cheated. How did you cheat? Bad. Quick break. You don't want to take too long of a break in between. So let's get back into it. when you go back up, you can like resist by trying to plant your feet and then move them against each other. So 12, 13, 14,
Holding my breath like I got nothing left in
15. All right. That was, we just reached 30, you guys. I think next time we'll do a 20 so we can rotate to each angle. So here we go. We're at our last set, you guys. Ready? Ready, set. 1. Keep the core flexed, because when you're flexing, you're working it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Freestyle. 9. Do the freestyle dip. 10. 11. Can count in your head too. 'Cause awfully quiet when we started the squats, so I hope everybody was trying it. I'm very bossy when it comes to workouts. Everybody needs to try it. Try it. Okay, so from there we're gonna get into another workout. So we're gonna do a plank. Plank into a downward dog and kind of like a push up. Yell at us, yeah. I see you! I see you! I know you're not doing it! I'm just popping up my chat so I can see it on my phone. Have to refresh it. Now I'm pissed. Why are you pissed? Here we go. Plank into downward dog. Downward facing cat. You already know what's up. We're gonna do a downward facing cat. We're in the plank. Get a little comfortable in this position. I didn't realize my chair was there. I was trying to donate you money, but it won't work. What? Is it not working on your side or my side? Because that's a very important issue that I would need to resolve. It should work. With PayPal, my Streamlabs is open, so it should be working. Let me see. I'll double check. So far, I have 17 donations. Huh. I got hacked, I'ma be mad. It's okay. Just do the planks with us. A follow is more than enough. Anything else is more. Alright, here we go. Downward cat. Slowly go into it. Feel it. And then release. We're getting our spine woke. This is the spine woke segment of the show. I heard a follow. Let's get it. Yee. Thank you for following Zaked Agad. Zaked Agad. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, that was very sweet of you. Big Bala. Definitely could have used it, but it's all good. The follow was more than enough. Alright, here we go. One more time. Downward meow. Now. We're up. We're rolling. And we're going down. We're going down. You feel it? Feel that? I'm shivering right now. And then release.
Moonstone solar blue, but you and I quick only come with trying not to think. Cause I can't assist still, at least I like to think about it. You
Back up like a push-up.
See you now, but it's passed by you right. At least you like to dream about it.
Downward meow. Do it right meow. Isn't it great? That word is just epic.
At least you like to dream about it. Moonstone solar blue, but you and I could only come with trying not to think. Cause I can't assist still, at least I like to think about it.
Downward meow now.
See you now, but it's passed by
Do
you.
it meow.
At least you like to dream about it.
Stay here for 3 to 5 seconds. And release. This is gonna be like the new way of stretching. We're gonna have our own lingo. It's gonna be like a whole new type of fitness. I'm gonna create dope fitness. That's what it's gonna be called. Dope fitness meow. You just wait. Stay following my channel long enough and I will create this. It's gonna be its own brand. Dope fitness meow. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's such a cute look that she's giving the camera. I think she sees herself. She understands that I've been talking to the computer long enough that there has to be somebody there. She understands that. She's pretty smart. She's like, I know you're there. Right? Right, baby?
Leaving the lights up at the night. Stay
want to adopt a third cat. Oh my gosh. She was an adopted cat. She was in really rough shape when I got her. Alright, I'm gonna do one more downward meow, and then I'm gonna take a potty break. Here we go. Downward meow now. Well, actually, no, plank. Get into the plank mode. And then get ready for the downward meow. Do it now. Meow. Stay here for 5 seconds. I know it's hard. Maintain your core. And release. Stretch your ankles while you're here. Ooh. I heard the crack in my ankles. All right, that was nice. We're not done yet though. I'm just gonna head to the potty, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, I sit flight in a cockpit. Yeah, I like you when I cop back. I'm all for the love and the full clip. Shoot my shot, hope it hits that target. Hey, bullseye on your heart is the homie from the west side. For all the natives who right, it's red or blue, pick your side. You pick that blue that match my move. I got my feels, but I can't tell you. Like these words, can't belt that. Ain't no freedom. I detach.
Water break. Always replacing the fluids. Very refreshing, to say the least. Yeah. I would go so much longer if I didn't have several important things to do today, you guys. But duty calls. So I'm just going to finish writing this things to do list with you guys. And then we'll probably be getting to a close. Do got to get that car wash. I am a... How did you get those emojis? You need to be blowing up my chat with emojis like this all the time, Reckless the God. I love cat emojis. We need to make this a cat emoji worthy place, like where people are sharing cat everything. So we're gonna get the car wash so we can continue the Lyft driving. 15, good job. We did, what did it? We did 15 what? Did we even get to 15 on the downward meow? I doubt it. 15 probably would have been the goal for that. We probably wouldn't have done 15 sets of that each. Oh, it was it really? Oh, thank you. Oh, because it's like an emoji that you had to pay bits for. Oh, cool. Thank you. I think my bits is an all-time thing, so like people will have to beat you. And whoever's name is there is like the all-time like bit cheer. So, congratulations on the spot. I love the emojis though. I know, I see that. Thank you. So you got those emotes through the bits? Because I want to purchase a couple. Let's see, I have the car wash today. What else? Yeah, that's how my stream is. It's on all time. Maybe it will inspire people to beat me. Yeah. I already have those? Wait, I already have bits or already? Let me see. Oh, you're right. But it says I can't cheer my own channel. I see. Oh. There's like all these random people in here. Oh, I see it. I see the cool cat. Cool cat. Oh, well. I don't know why I put thanks for the follow, but I guess you did follow me today, so thanks. Type cool cat without the space. Oh, okay. Cool cat. Oh, without the... Okay. Not working for me. I love this one. Bible thump. He's so cute. Here we are testing emojis. Ooh, scared cat. I like that one. We just did the same one. We're so silly. I gotta know anything that I can that has a cat already. I gotta use it to my advantage. Okay, so there's a decent amount. But I still want to create like really cool custom ones. Look at this. Nice. Very, very cool. So I'm gonna be doing some Twitch updates today, like setting up my Discord up so that you guys can, and also like more on Streamlabs so you guys can get some reminders on doing some important things. Yeah, how do I do that? That's what I want to create. The girl that helped me get to 50 followers, she rated my channel, and I really like her subscriber button. It says "Follow me to war," and like every time somebody subs, it's like Wonder Woman, and it says "Follow me to war." I think it's somewhere on Streamlabs, or it's like an extension. I just have to find that out. So sub button, got it. Yeah, that's what's up. I see that you're popping in and out. Zeke Daggod, are you playing a game as well? I know. I can only imagine. I want to try to keep it simple, but I still want like it to be appealing and exciting for my viewers. It's a forever project. It is. I mean, We're gonna all die with having still things to do. The work will never be done. Aw, that sucks. That's no bueno. Alright, you guys, I think I did my things to do list today. And it's quite the looker. So I just want to thank you guys for joining me in my channel today and making it super fun. We had some really awesome conversations. I'll probably be highlighting that conversation as a highlight to have. And thank you again for all the love, and thank you, Reckless the God, for being the first bit cheerer. And I hope to see you guys soon. I stream just about every day, so you'll be seeing a lot of me. Okay, bye. Happy Meowday.